Hello. It's nice to have you on board Bible Nuggets today. Our topic today revolves around patience, faith, and love. Patience, faith, and love are three key virtues we believe every Christian must have. This is because they instill some level of discipline in us, which helps us live our lives according to the will of God. When we find ourselves in a demanding situation, we are usually tempted to ask why God tests our patience, faith, and love. I will be revealing facts about patience, faith, and love at the end of this video. To understand the facts, you need not skip any part of this video. Keep watching to get it right. Let us begin by exploring the virtue of patience during challenging situations. The concept of God testing our patience is a common theme in Christianity. It is demonstrated in the Bible. We made a video as to why Christians pray and still suffer. Once you have internalized our teaching of patience, faith, and love, you can find it at the end of this video. Listening to the whole of this video will help you transit easily into the one that talks about suffering and understand both videos much better. One perspective is that God tests our patience to help us grow and develop as individuals. By facing difficult challenges and obstacles, we are forced to confront our own limitations and to learn how to deal with adversity. Through this process, we learn how to become stronger, more resilient, and more capable of handling tricky situations in the future. Another perspective is that God tests our patience to help us develop and trust in Him. By facing difficult challenges, we may begin to question our beliefs and our understanding of God. However, when we can keep our faith, be patient, and trust in God, even in the face of adversity, we may come to realize that our faith is stronger than we ever thought possible. This can help us to develop a deeper and more meaningful relationship with God, and to understand that our faith is something that can sustain us through even the most challenging times. Additionally, God tests our patience to help us learn important lessons. Through the challenges we face, we may be able to gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, of others, and of the world around us. We may learn about the importance of patience, perseverance, and faith, and we may come to understand that these are essential qualities that are needed to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. There are different beliefs about why God tests our patience, but all of them share the idea that it is a way for us to grow and develop as individuals, to develop faith and trust in God, and to learn important lessons. The reasons why God tests our patience may be different for each person. Let us move to the second virtue in our video, which is faith. Many individuals think that God puts our faith to the test. This belief stems from the notion that God is interested in knowing how firmly we cling to our convictions and how much faith we have in Him. The belief is that through adversity, God may help us grow in our faith, making it more robust and profound. God tests the faith of individuals to help them grow spiritually. For example, in the Bible, it says that Job was tested by God through the loss of his wealth and family, but in the end, Job's faith was strengthened, and God blessed him with even more than he had before. There is something peculiar about the story of Job, though. You will find it in the pop-up video at the end of this video. It is also important to note that testing of faith is not always seen as a punishment, but a way to refine and purify an individual's faith. The third virtue we would want to explore today is love. It is the umbrella of Christianity, the greatest commandment of them all. If we pass the test of love, then we will obviously pass the tests of patience and faith. God tests our love to see how strong and genuine it is. The idea is that love is not just a feeling or emotion, but an action and a choice. By putting our love to the test, God can help us to see whether our love is true and genuine, or whether it is based on superficial or fleeting feelings. The topic of love is deeply explained in 1 Corinthians 13. It is so deep that if you read it repeatedly, you get overwhelmed with emotions. Even if you have read it before, reading it again will do you good. God tests our love to help us develop our faith and trust in Him. When we can maintain our love and trust in God, even in the face of adversity, we may come to realize that our faith is stronger than we ever thought possible. This can help us to develop a deeper and more meaningful relationship with God, and to understand that our love is something that can sustain us through even the toughest times. God tests our love to help us learn important lessons. Through the challenges we face, we gain more wisdom, which in turn helps us relate to people with love. We get to learn about the importance of love, compassion, and selflessness, and we come to understand that these are essential qualities that are needed to live a life that pleases the Lord and coexist with our neighbors. Now, here are the facts about patience, faith, and love. These are 3 mandatory virtues we cannot buy or get from anyone. We must deliberately choose to put them in action. There are 2 aids I have seen working well among the people I have mentored. The first is to listen more than you talk. Secondly, accept people the way they are. These will improve the quality of your patience, faith, and love. Once you are the perfect fit in the Lord's eyes, you will receive immeasurable rewards. I hope you got valuable tips from our video. Please help someone else learn by sharing this video. If you would like to nurture your spiritual growth anytime, anywhere, please subscribe and hit the notifications button for prompt updates. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your viewing.